Lystrosaurus have sharp eyesight and a very good sense of smell, but in these cramped conditions, it's hard to spot trouble ahead. They're being watched by a vicious nocturnal hunter, a Therocephalian. Lystrosaurus are strong opponents, but this hunter doesn't rely on power to make a kill. The attack is swift and seems to have been unsuccessful. But this predator's secret weapon is a poisonous bite. Its venom is more lethal than a black mamba's, and it quickly floods the Lystrosaurus's bloodstream. All the Therocephalians have to do is wait for it to take effect. The victim collapses, but the herd moves on without concern. They have no social bonds. The Therocephalians close in for the kill. Dawn at the foot of the escarpment, and here the Lystrosaurus will face their biggest challenge yet. They need to cross a river, but its banks are lined with open jaws. Chasmatosaurs are the earliest ancestors of crocodiles and alligators. Their strange overbite means once they get their teeth into a victim, there is no chance of escape. They don't normally gather in such numbers, but they're here for a special event, the annual migration of the Lystrosaurus. If you're a Euparkeria, the river's not a great place for hunting insects, but he has speed on his side. As the sun rises, the Chasmatosaurs are drawn towards the water. Some of them haven't eaten since the Lystrosaurus last passed this way a year ago. Now they sense it's time to feed again. The front of the vast Lystrosaurus herd finally reaches the river. They're strong swimmers, but drowning is not the danger here. They linger at the river's edge, reluctant to go in. For reptiles, they have relatively large brains, and they may remember what happened last year. But with more Lystrosaurus arriving all the time, the backlog will soon force them in. On the other side, lush grazing beckons, and eventually, the first one takes the plunge. A strong swimmer, he quickly makes it to the other side, but with the steep banks, he's still got to find a place where he can get ashore, and every extra moment in the water increases the risk. More and more Lystrosaurus warily strike out for the other side. But now the predators are homing in. The first swimmer has made it and clambers ashore, but many of the herd now entering the water will not be so lucky. Despite the carnage, the herd is soon reforming on the other side. The predators are quickly sated and exhausted. Although many Lystrosaurus are dead, it's still only a small proportion of the herd. But the brief glory days of these strange mammal-like reptiles will soon be gone. As life continues to revive after the Permian extinction, the battle for survival intensifies. Euparkeria may only have had a walk-on part so far, but he's about to herald a new age of lethal predators. His descendants will be known as the most notorious monsters of them all. Dinosaurs. The unique ability to stand upright and the agility this allowed gives the early dinosaurs a competitive edge over our four-legged mammal-like ancestors. Repressed by these swift killers, our ancestors are reduced to small creatures hiding in the shadows. Their time will come. But for the next 170 million years, the world belongs to the dinosaurs.